me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave.
So if you know me, you know I don't do bugs. Like, I hate bugs, and every time, like, if I see a spider, then like I just be thinking like, dang, I should have just I either should have had somebody move in with me, or I should have just stayed home so somebody could come kill this spider. But then I be thinking like, okay, when I get like grown and start having kids and everything, I can't ask my kid to kill it. I have to be the one to kill it. So that's why I'm just like, you know what, you have to start somewhere. And with that being said, I feel like by me being on my own and by me living by myself, I found myself more. Like, I'm noticing, okay, I'm gonna just say this. When I first moved, I had intentions on like, yeah, I'm gonna have such and such over here, or I'm gonna have all these people, like, you know, I'm gonna have friends and everybody over here. But literally, only my family and one other person has been to my apartment, and I've been here two months going on 3. So, and the thing is, I'm more mindful of like the different spirits and the different energies that that come with people. And it's like, you have to be mindful of stuff like that too. You don't want somebody with this bad energy or bad vibe just coming in your place, or like, you know, just even like sitting on your couch or on your bed or stuff like that. You really have to be mindful of that stuff, because like, just because their physical appearance or like they appear to be like this good person, or you know, have good intentions with you, isn't necessarily always the case. So you have to really be mindful of that. And that's what I've been doing. Like, I don't just let any and everybody come to my place, because this is like my home. So it's like, I want to protect the energy in here. I want to protect my energy. So pretty much, like, I was talking, saying, yeah, I'm gonna have all these people come over, blah, blah, blah. And that's not even the case. Like, maybe it's just me, or maybe that's how everybody feels like when they first move, but that's just my opinion. Like, I don't know. I'm big on protecting my peace and protecting what's mine. And if I feel like your energy is off, or, you know, it's something bad about you, I don't want that in my house. Like, I'm telling you now, that's just how I am, and that's just how it's gonna always be. Like, I don't want that, the negative vibes, negative energy, none of that in here. Which brings me to another topic, which is still kind of like within this video. I've noticed that in the process of me moving, like from the moment when I found out that I got the apartment to me being here up until now, I feel like I've gotten closer to God, because like there has been several times when, you know, he has pulled me out of a situation that I thought I was never going to get out of. And it's like, I'm still here and able to tell the story, and, you know, still able to show that I made it through. So that's another thing, another reason why I like being here in my own space. Not to say I couldn't do that like when I was with my family, but I feel like it opened my eyes more, because it's like God blessed me and he put me in this position that I am today. Like, he never puts you through anything that he knows that you cannot bear. And for him to bless me with my own place, my own car, it's just like, you know, it just goes to show that God really loves his children, and he will always look after us. So that's another thing. Like, I've just been getting closer to God. Like, financially speaking, I've always been good with money, but it's like being here has also taught me how to, like, you know, prioritize how I manage my money and stuff like that, you know. But most of that is going to be saved for another video, which in that video I'll be talking about like vision boards and stuff like that. But I just want to give you guys like a quick update. Let's see, are there any cons? There is a con with this apartment that, you know, I'm not too fond of, but it'll just have to do until like I move. I don't like how thin these walls are, the walls in the windows, because let me just tell you, for a prime example today, this morning, excuse me, this morning at like 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I was already up, but still, mind you, my windows are closed because it is hot outside and I have my air on. So I hear this arguing and like yelling and cussing and everything, and I look and it's 2 dudes outside arguing. Mind you, my windows are closed and you can hear them clear as day as if my windows were open. I don't like that. And then like if it's like extremely quiet in here, if I'm sitting like in my living room, I can hear the people across from me, like if they get loud, which they don't do it often, so like it doesn't bother me, but like if they laugh loud or whatever, I can hear it. Or like if I'm in my room, like for another example, what was this, maybe last week or so, which, you know, it was my bad, like I didn't even notice, but it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and one of my friends called me, and you know, I'm just talking to them all normal, and then the people next door like knocked on the knocked on the wall, and I'm like, why they knock on the wall? And then I realized it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So the fact that they can hear me like that and I was like in the bed, it's just like I don't like that. Like, I don't want to be rude to like the neighbors, and I don't want them to be rude towards me when it comes to the noise. So that's like one of my biggest pet peeves is the noise. I mean, not the noise, but like how thin the walls and windows are. Like, but other than that, I feel like it's in a nice quiet location. Oh, I forgot to mention, so another thing, like another pro about being here is like cooking. Okay, when I was at home with my family, obviously I didn't cook then because I was either buying out or like they would cook and I would, you know, just eat it. But now that I'm here and in my own space, I have to learn how to cook, unless I'm gonna be spending like all my money on like takeout food and then gaining weight, and I'm not trying to do that. Like, no, we are not gaining weight. So I've been like cooking different foods, like cooking some foods that I used to cook, and like, to be honest, I feel like it's been good. Like, my signature food is nachos, and anybody who ever had my nachos can say that. But I think it's also a fun experience because I am able to like cook new meals, which my friend Lexi has been helping me with that. Like, I would remember meals that she would cook, like when we were living in our house in college, and then, you know, I would cook them here or whatever. So that's like a fun learning experience, is finding new things to cook or like bake. I was baking cookies and stuff when I first got here, but now I don't as much, only because I am like working on losing weight, and I don't want to, you know, continue to bake all these sweets and then eat just because it's just me in the house, and I don't want to be the only one eating them. And so, you know, I have cut back on that. And then it was one other thing. At first, what I was doing was I was frying a lot of my foods, which I don't do that now either. I bake everything, even with eggs. I don't know, I'm gonna assume that me scrambling eggs isn't as great, because like I will put butter on the skillet, then you know, scramble the eggs, put cheese on it, you know. It just, I don't know, I feel like it wasn't that great. Like, it tastes good, but it wasn't that great for me to like just be eating like that every day. So now I boil the eggs, and I eat a boiled egg for breakfast, and then a boiled egg to go in my salad like for dinner, because for lunch now is when, if I'm gonna eat something heavy, I'm gonna eat that for lunch. So, but that's, again, that's a whole nother video. So I am gonna cut it right here. I just wanted to give you guys a 2-month update on me in my first apartment. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you get all of my videos. And I will see you in the next video.
Do you love me? Love me? Love me? Love me? Are you riding?